my club? Yes, I want a shotgun. Okay, and another box to throw. As you can see, you can use the boxes to kill enemies. I think they one-shot enemies, so they are pretty good. There, bye. We have another weapon. Now there are a lot of weapons in the game. We have the shotgun, the electric club, the infinite pistol that we already saw. And here I left my... This is not the assault rifle, this is the...
SMG, it's like a variant of the assault rifle.
No!
He died!
Oh my
He's
god.
so bad. Well,
I was too focused talking and I died. Okay.
So, what I wanted to show you was, first and foremost, he said that boxes one-shot any enemies, which is actually not true. They don't actually kill instantly, but those types of enemies actually do, in fact, end up doing like so much damage, and they have like, I don't know, 10 health or something, and they die. But of course, as you will find out in the demo, there are more powerful enemies that they don't die from one box, or like 6. So yes. But, there is something very interesting. The player, like I said, can be upgraded, and he can actually get an upgrade to deal more physical damage. And physical damage that actually includes the ability to throw the boxes like with extra strength. Of course, if you are like more powerful, like physically, you can actually throw them with exact impulse.
I actually didn't know that the melee damage increases boxes too. Okay, that's interesting. But yeah, so the boxes work against your common soldier, foot soldiers, not against another enemies that you're gonna find in the demo and in the rest of the levels of See Red, because remember, this is a demo. This is the first level, the prologue in fact, for the whole story. But the game is a lot longer, a lot more levels. This is only one level that you're gonna hop in and out with your handy spaceship, fighting enemies. So let's see if I can win this time. Okay.
Since now Agus is focused, I want you to show... Stop!
What? Oh shit.
Well, I wanted to...
say that? I cannot say that.
Well... Of course, certain enemies drop certain specific items. In this case, the friend here that died dropped a keycard. A keycard, like I should probably figure out, can open special locked doors. And by special I mean they don't open like the exit for the level, they open like secret areas, meaning like where you find extra powers and so on. And in this case, of course, in the prologue, they are quite apparent, they are not as secret because, well, the player is of course learning the ropes. But yes, a very important item and a very special one. You can actually see, sorry, how many you are carrying in the consumables. At the moment we have 0 of them, but of course you can have infinite amount of keycards, but I don't think you will be able to
Probably
have
not.
it. Well, not infinitely, but yeah.
So here, you already saw this the last time before I horribly died, but you might have seen that this door was blocked. I couldn't enter, then I grabbed the keycard, enter it here, and now I can enter and grab my good old shotgun. Now I'm going to focus. We're going here to the teleporter. Let's see if I can win this time. This is pretty humiliating. I should not be dying. I have played this game a lot. Okay, boxes. I'm gonna kill them all with boxes. Oh, did you see that?
What? Well, what do I need to see? What happened?
Right now, one enemy tried to shoot me, but in trying to do so, shot an ally. And that is very interesting because the game has friendly fire. Enemies can kill their allies, and you can, of course, they won't do that willingly, but you can try to use that mechanic to get them to kill themselves.
Yes, of course, the idea of the friendly fire, or the notion of basically allowing them to kill each other, is of course to embrace the chaos behind the game. The idea is to, well, destroy everything, but if enemies really respected each other, you probably wouldn't have that same feeling. It's not really the same idea, so we wanted, of course, to make it feel like the world is alive and they are part of it. If they don't hit each other, they probably feel like a bit arcadey, to say the least. So yes, we wanted of course to have that as a beautiful mechanic. And yes, there are also, speaking of mechanics, there are like fire mechanics, and the fire is actually a bit realistic. You can actually step onto the fire and walk to another object and turn it on fire and basically make it like a beautiful chain of fire. Yes, it's part of the chaos that we wanted to showcase in the game.
Okay, so did I leave anything back here? No, I don't think so, right? I think they did everything.
Well, you could actually show them if you are lost.
Ah, yes. If you press
the control key,
you will get a beautiful directional arrow that will show you where you have to go, or not where you have to go necessarily, but the rooms that you have not yet explored, or things that you have not yet found. Yes?
Yes, not only that, but at this moment we can show it since we already picked up the passive. But if you went to the room with the passive but didn't pick up the passive, there will be another arrow, a white one, that actually displays like a path to an important object that you missed. So, the idea behind the guidance system, with the name of the actual feature, is that the player, while he doesn't have a minimap of sorts, he doesn't really need one, because you can see the entire layout of the room from where you're standing. So we only need to show the player what's most important for him, and that was where he needs to go and where are cool stuff to grab, and that's it.
Will I get an achievement if I destroy every single lamp on the room?
That would be interesting, but no, I am sorry.
I didn't. Well, this is a demo. You can do it for the final release of the game.
No promises.
I'm sure you don't have any work to do from here to the final release.
Probably not. There's definitely nothing for me to do. There could be like... No, I like the lamps the way they are. They actually they drop like some very interesting oil on top of the tables. Look how they are really shiny. Yes, I had no idea if lamps have those kinds of oils inside them.
I mean, in the future probably.
Oh right, in the future we have oil lamps instead of lava lamps. Yeah.
Okay, so I think this is a door, right? I'm doing a lot of suspense. I'm not going in here because this was not the door. I thought that was the door. Okay, no. Wait. There's a passive right there.
Yes, there is a passive.
So which one is this? Let's start. Okay, let's see what this does. There are a whole lot of passives that lay down really a lot, so I don't know what everyone does. Okay, I know this one. When you clear a room, your movement speed is doubled until your next attack. This attack will deal double damage. Okay, so now I'm also going to grab this grenade and my explosive barrel that I don't know if I've used, and continue my rampage. Okay. So here.
Yes.
What?
As you can see, when you get close to certain items, you can actually set them on fire if you go close enough to them to basically start like spraying the fire. It's really fun to do so. Let's grab a box there.
The red box?
Yeah. And go through that door.
Yeah. So this is a newish mechanic because the game is, still in development. So I'm not yet used to it. But okay, can I burn the boxes with the box?
Yes, of course.
I always did it with the explosive barrels, but okay, let's see. Oh, I'm going to die.
Oh, you'll probably be okay.
Oh my god,
So yes, as you can see, everything can get on fire. Actually, that's a very interesting point to make. The entire game can actually... well, not the entire game. A lot of the things in the game can be destroyed. Like many props in the environment, of course the boxes, the enemies. But yes, a bunch of things from the walls, including a bit of pieces of the floor. Certain floors can actually be destroyed. So yes, we really like destruction, and we actually really like to put things on fire. So we mix them both together, and voila!
Yes, and it's pretty cool that you can go back. Like you see, we destroyed everything here. It's a disaster, but you can go back to another room, to other rooms, and see these things don't disappear. They just stay there. And you can see your little trace of destruction that you have left, and all the blood and enemies. So it's pretty cool.
Including your own footprints, if you can see.
Ah, yes, your bloody footprints.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna heal here, because I don't wanna die. This is like a med bay of sorts.
It's a med bay, yes. Of course, every ship needs its med bay. We are in ships, by the way. If you.
Ah, yes. You saw at the beginning we crashed our escape pod / spaceship into here and invaded it.
It's more like a space motorcycle. It's, imagine like a shit mixed with a bike. And yeah, that's basically it. It's a very weird thing.
Before we continued, I grabbed a new passive by exploding everything here, and nearly myself I grabbed hot potato, which essentially, when you throw an object, for instance a box or a weapon, there is a small bomb inside and it explodes. So here you see, I don't know if you can see it properly, but my shotgun, it has a little gradient. You see that it went a little more black there, and when I ran out of ammo, it goes all the way black, and I can throw it. So I can shoot no more, but I can still use it to attack. And now if I throw it at an enemy, it should explode, yes?
Indeed. But the general idea is, of course, to use these thrower weapons, not only, of course, to... let's grab that box and show it in action.
This one?
Yes.
Throw it right here?
Yes.
Boom.
As you saw, it exploded. It doesn't affect weapons, that's what I meant to say. It affected only boxes. So yes.
Okay.
Not only that, I wanted to also explain the idea behind throwing the weapons. Stop right there, yeah. So, as you can see from the icon, the SMG has like half, a little bit less of ammunition.
30%.
And how can I figure that out? Well, if you see the icon, it's like 60% black and the other is 30 white, and that actually is literally the same thing. If I grab it, let's move the player towards the camera.
You can see it.
As you can see, it's also on the weapon. As if you don't believe me, you can actually switch weapons, and when you switch the weapon, you can also see the ammunition there. There are many ways to figure out the ammunition, but of course, why there is no counter? Why there is no ammo counter? Why it doesn't say like 30 out of 60 or something like that? Well, the idea is that you don't really need to care about which weapon are using at the moment. You really only want to do damage instantly, and all weapons are insanely good in their own right. They're all balanced to be of the exact same power level. So, in the end, the general idea is grab a weapon, empty, throw it at an enemy, grab another one, and do again. So, we don't really need to overdo the general idea of having an ammo counter, since we wanted you to focus only on grabbing something and use it immediately.
Okay, speaking about grabbing something, I'm gonna grab this. I went back here because I wanted a weapon. I only had my infinite pistol there. And now I'm gonna use this. There was a syringe here, yes?
Yes, but I'm not sure where you left.
Did I leave it? I wanted to use that. I wanted to show it to you. I think it was here. Do they despawn? Do I have it equipped?
Well, if you don't... No. Let's show something new. Let's show...
Something new? Ah!
He does have the adrenaline consumable.
Okay,
With the tab key, you can actually open your inventory pop-up and, well, essentially check out what you have at the moment. So, what does Agus have at the moment? He has an explosive mine. He has an adrenaline. The explosive mine, of course, I don't need to explain it. If you throw it and you step on it, you explode.
I've died many times from stepping on my own explosive mine, so be careful.
Yes, and the adrenaline, which gives you a bunch of movement speed and also slow motion, so you actually feel cool and like in a movie. And of course, you can also see the space coins that you have at the moment. Of course, a note here in the demo, you wouldn't be able to spend the space coins, but if you save them properly, you can actually use them in the full game.
Okay, so to use the explosive mine, I have to press R.
R key or the G key. We have choices for the players.
So in the future, the players will be able to remap their...
That will be the general idea. No promises there, but that will be the general idea.
We'll try. If not, you know, R or G, and to use the syringe or defensive consumable. The Q.
Indeed.
So let's close that there, and oh, here I have a footer. So you can see here, I can check that my SMG has less ammo than this, so I'm gonna grab that. I'm gonna grab my explosive barrel, and I think this is the door now. Okay, am I going to get cheated again? No, okay. What's going on here? Encounter a bad guy. Okay, oh my god. So I don't want to die again. I'm gonna do my very best. The first boss fight of the game. I said I wanted to use the explosive mine. It's gonna be a little bit tricky.
Don't!
Oh. He's going to walk towards me? Oh.
He's definitely going to walk through it.
I think I'm gonna walk through it before he does. I don't think he's gonna get closer. Okay, but I have the syringe as well. It slows time.
Make him stand on the corner.
Come.
Yes.
A little bit.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Well, of course, he's a boss. He's not going to die immediately of the
I am
boss in
going to
mind.
die.
Grab it. Heal yourself. Yes.
Okay, so you saw there, I used the hook to grab it because it was far and it was really low in life. That was pretty cool. And oh, I know what I can do.
No, not now. In the next one.
Okay.
No, keep it for. I know what you want to do, and I'm sorry for our spectators, but you will have to wait until the next run, which will be in a couple of minutes. Like,
Okay, let's just see.
like 80 seconds. I promise. 80 seconds. 80 seconds.
Okay. Whatever. Okay. There was a little problem there. Our OBS. Start.
Well, we are in professional streamers, so if you're now joining for the first time, you can actually witness the cutscene for the very first time over again. So we'll shut up and let you watch it.
I know you're very excited about watching me destroy that boss, but he's tougher and hacked our computer, so we couldn't finish it. But we're going to do it again. We should play. Now I'm playing with the keyboards right now. Poor guy, this is the third time we see that. In case you're tuning right now, we are playing a live stream of See Red, a twin shooter roguelike where you rage through different spaceships filled with enemies in search of vengeance. I'm going to do this as quick as I can.
Yes. Well, where were we?
Bye-bye.
Well, we can actually now. I said 80 seconds, so
Yes.
we can actually now show.
We're going to use it.
Yes.
So, keycard, now you can see it more clearly. Here in the start menu, I have one keycard. I'm going to use this in this lock door to open it. Get my. I'm going to use the SMG this time. So the porter. So there is a little thing here. You see, I have two options when I win this room. I can go up, or I can go right, or northeast. If I go northeast, as you saw before, I'm going to get this beautiful passive and jumped by enemies.
Oh, passing by. That's an interesting one. Well, since I know what it does, I will spoil it.
Okay.
When you throw the hook, as you can probably see, it flies towards whatever you aim it at. If the length is properly, of course, the hook isn't infinite. So, what is the general purpose of the passive? When the hook passes by to grab something, but it collides with something in the path that he's going to attempt to get to, it deals damage.
Now,
It's quite
I'm going
helpful.
to try to do it. Oh, I hate the guy. So the hook has to impact like... I'm too good. I can't not hit them. Maybe because I have... Okay, so there are in the game accessibility options. Among them, an auto aim, which I am now going to turn off.
Why would you do that?
Because I want to do the hook thing, and I can't not hit them. I'm too good.
Oh, you're too good. Okay.
No!
You are so good. You are so good
I am
at this
too...
game.
Okay, let's do this. I'm going to let you play now.
No, my. Okay.
Yes. Wait, do you want to use the joystick?
Oh, do you want me to play with the joystick?
So I am incredibly good with the keyboard, but I am really, really bad with the joystick. So I am going to let Mr. Luciano play the game with the Xbox joystick. And you can see...
Xbox Series X joystick. Ready to go. Can you let me play?
Yes. It's all yours.
Well, of course, as you immediately noticed, when I grab the joystick, there are a couple of accessibility things that get turned on immediately. One of them being, of course, a new crosshair, which of course adapts to the idea if I switch to mouse and keyboard. When I fire, for instance, you can see the little white bar filling up, showcasing the actual hit of the gun. But of course, we have the same idea with the joystick. It's the same general idea. And of course, the other thing is that I have now a laser pointer, which of course aids a bunch if you play with the joystick. As you can see, it's not really the same to aim with the mouse than it is with, of course, a joystick or gamepad. I like to call them joystick.
Okay, so the idea is that the game is going to be everywhere, right? So, of course, it has to support keyboard, joystick. It'll be on Nintendo Switch, Xbox, PlayStation. We are playing with an Xbox controller now, but you can obviously play with a PlayStation controller, a joystick. What else?
Well, the game actually now works with Nintendo's Nintendo Switch Pro controller, because of course the idea will be to have it there. I'm not sure, did you mention that one?
Switch, yes. Windows, Mac.
Oh, you disabled the auto aim. I was like, why I'm so bad at this game? Of course, I need it with the auto aim.
Wait, let's switch places so I can read the chat while you play.
Okay.
Okay. Switch.
Switch. This is PC, but not Switch. So, well, yeah, switch. We are switching. We have the ability to switch.
I am going to be reading you.
Yes, and now I get to be even more comfortable. Yeah, your thing activated.
Okay, I'm going to be reading you. Remember, you can write to us in the chat, in the stream. I'm going to be reading you if you have any questions. Come closer.
Closer? Oh, I'm off camera. Oh, I'm going to die. I don't want to die. How do I don't die? I need healing. Oh, I can make a brutal murder. Well, of course, if you didn't hear me before, a brutal murder is essentially an execution that you make on an enemy
Did you
to
die?
get healed. No, I didn't die. This is like the next room. Yeah.
No, it's not.
Yes, I absolutely did not die. So, like I said, brutal murders heal you, and of course you wonder, well, why you just don't make like infinite brutal murders over and over? Well, my friend, I am very sorry, but you cannot do infinite brutal murders. As you can see now, there is like, I'm trying to point, but of course you can't see me point. So, the grappling hook icon on top of the shotgun represents the current charge of the brutal murder skill, ability, and so on. So, how do you fill it up? Very simple. You kill enemies by just making any sort of kill. It doesn't count actually if you make a brutal murder. So you can't charge the brutal murder icon with, of course, another brutal murder. I'm sorry, no cheating allowed. But yes, the general idea is to kill a bunch of enemies, and if you of course get damaged in the process, since you already killed a bunch more, you can actually get heal back, and it's essentially a beautiful loop of violence, which we love.
So here in the chat, Luca Kiwi says, love the music in this game. Well, first of all, thanks. Yes, it's great music, made by genius people. And actually the game features a dynamic music system, yes? So when the levels, the enemies get harder and more intense, the music gets more intense too. If you're, for example, in the last room of a level, the music changes. There are a lot of instances where the music changes. So we really recommend that you play the game with headphones with a good music system and you enjoy the music because it is really, really very good.
Indeed. And into heal and well, yes, of course, the dynamic music is something that we worked a bunch of time on because it's like half of the game is basically the music, and it gives you so much depth and feelings for the action, and when you are outside of action, well, of course, music adapts to it, and you feel awesome. And I'm going to die, so I'm going to show the secret, which is the rage mode. The player, as you saw, gets very angry and can make unlimited brutal murders, and I can get healed back to full.
And as you probably heard, the music changed too. So the music accompanies every instance of the game.
Indeed. So how do I make a brutal murder? Well, that's very simple. You just, on the Xbox controller, you press both analog sticks at the same time, and on PC, you press the shift key. So, how do you actually get the rage mode? Well, it's very simple, and there is actually a very nice explanation here. When you deal damage or damage is done to you, the rage bar, the one that's below, right next to the life bar, gets filled up. And as you can see, you get unlimited brutal murders, you get damage reduction, melee damage, and movement speed. And of course, you see the world in more red than the usual stuff, because of course we couldn't resist having even more.
The best passive in the game.
Oh, that's right, I got magazine awareness and I didn't explain it. Well, as I explained it earlier, weapons get emptied and you just throw them and that's it. But what happens if you could actually straight up not reload the gun, but steal the ammunition from them? And that's the general idea of this passive.
Okay, so remember at the beginning of the stream where I said that this was our first public stream? Well, it shows. We are not professional streamers, so bear with us. We have a little bit of technical issues, but we are back. And I cannot believe that we have not yet won the demo.
What do you mean? I am so good at the game, I already beat the demo.
We are so bad. It's impossible. Remember, so now we have, last time I checked there was some 200, 300 people in the stream. So if you are watching and you want to play this, remember you can download the demo. It is live to download on Steam as part of the Steam Next Festival, and it is going to be live until the June 20th. So go down there and download it and see if you are better than us, which by the looks of it, it's not so hard.
I mean, really, I am not that bad. Look at me, I can dash with style. So, I'm going to do my best to beat the game, the demo, with the controller. Yes, and that shouldn't be not that hard.
Again, if you are tuning in right now, there was a little problem. The stream, I think, reloaded. But I see people are getting ill already, so welcome back. We are still trying to beat this apparently very hard level. If you want to download it or play, go below in the Steam page and you can get for free the See Red prologue. Let's see if you have better luck beating the boss than I did with the controller.
Let's see what he has to offer. I have no idea how to aim with this thing.
You have the rage.
The rage. Yes, let's rage.
Okay, rage mode.
Yes, but there is one little thing. You cannot hook the boss because of course that will be too easy. And he's insanely powerful. He can reshield my own bionic arm. So yes, we are in a bit of trouble.
Okay, you have healing on the sides.
I have healing, but I have so much health because I'm the best player in the game. So I don't really need any healing of sorts. Have this. And have this. That's actually very useful. It's an hologram. He's going to try to target that. Oh, and I beat it. I am so good.
Okay, so he's now.
Stop. Shush.
Tension, suspense, drama.
That's quite interesting.
So we are 40 minutes in and we finally beat the demo boss, the prologue boss. Okay, so everything's on fire. Come on, walk. Get out of here.
So, I am badly injured.
Where is he? There's a trail of blood.
It's a trail of blood. God damn it. And there is fire! Oh,
Okay, no, don't go into the fire.
Okay, sorry. I couldn't resist.
Does it hurt you or does it just...
It doesn't. Of course, we don't want the player to die in the prologue and start all over again because he say, fire! And yeah, of course, we don't want that. But of course, we acknowledge that you want to get burned and we allow you to. What is that? Oh,
Okay, so you can't go there.
what happened there?
The trail of blood goes there, but it seems that you can go there.
The door just closed with an explosion. I think I saw something.
Interesting. It seems that
Wait, I
this
need
is
to get
not the
burned
end.
once again.
Stop. Why would you do that to yourself?
But I'm in pain. Let me end my suffering.
So you have no weapons here, right?
I have no weapons.
Okay, so everything blew up.
Everything blew up and there is nothing for me except this red door in this fiery red world. So let's embrace it.
What's that?
So? Oh,
Okay. So it was a lot harder than I expected it to be.
what do you speak now? That was so easy. I beat it with the joystick and I only play mouse and keyboard.
In my defense, when I was playing alone, I beat it very easily.
Really?
There is no proof,
Well,
but I did.
maybe.
Maybe there is proof. Maybe I recorded it. I don't remember.
Me neither, but there is now a recording of me beating the game with a joystick and there is now absolute proof that I am the better player.
Okay. I will not try the joystick because that is going to be humiliating. But we have reached the end at last of the demo. Congratulations! Check out the full game on Steam and to find out how your vengeance continues. Well, to everyone who's watching us, thank you for watching us. We hope you enjoyed the stream. We hope you enjoyed the demo. We invite you to play it. We really do. It is very different from watching to actually playing. The weapons feel very satisfying. You can try a lot of weapons. As you saw in every playthrough, we got new passives. So really every playthrough is different from the next. So if you play right now, you will get a different outcome than us, a different experience than us, and you can find what you like best. So in the meantime, as I said, go to our Steam page if you're not really already on it. Go down, wishlist the game. It helps us a lot if you wishlist the game, and also when we release it, you will get a very nice notification, so you don't miss the See Red release on Steam. And you also can join, as it says here, our Discord channel. There we join the community of Viber Games and See Red. You can give us feedback on the game if you played it. You can tell us what you liked, what you didn't like, what you would like to see in the future, and you can talk to fellow players. So, this has been See Red, a frantic twin-stick shooter where you rage through spaceships filled with enemies in search of vengeance. Again, we hope you liked it. We'll be back. This is the first of 2 streams as a part of Steam Next. We will be back next Saturday at 4 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, or Weber Games is from Argentina, South America. So if you are from Argentina and are watching us, for you it is at 8 p.m. Argentina time. So we hope to see you there. In the meantime, we hope to see you in the Discord. We hope you wishlist the game. We hope you download the demo and have fun with it. And
let us know what you think, because we would love to hear your thoughts on the matter. And well, you enjoy how I am so good at this game.
I promise that next Saturday I will beat the game. It is my life objective right now.
Okay, I accept that. We'll see.
We'll see. Well, again, thank you for being here. See you next Saturday. See you in the meantime in Discord, in the wishlist, in our social media. Thank you for coming, and
bye. We hope you see Red.